the relay.
Yeah, no, don't worry. You actually won't need that for today.
So,
Oh, it's gonna be pilot
Pilot
stuff?
combat. Woohoo!
You will see.
I'll send you the new Comcon when I do it then.
Alright, so you all are standing at. So you guys have all just returned to base. You are getting the. You are all just simply getting your equipment all loaded up. Uh, you guys are just recovering from the combat, from fighting some random dudes. Jericho now has a whole ass Yavin AI in his hand.
Yeah. The orb.
The orb. But yes,
Oh,
he
Jericho's the
has...
father.
To be fair, I didn't expect it to happen this way.
I was expecting to be
I
a father this fast.
I did say I'm gonna be the uncle. I called dibs on uncle.
Well, either way, Jericho is now the father of a Yavin AI by the name of Cheta.
Jericho, you are the father.
Well, I mean, we know that. I made them with my own two hands.
Thank God you only made it with your hands.
Play-Doh, baby.
When I was
Play-Doh,
becoming
baby!
when I become a father, I was expecting to do it the old-fashioned way.
So you all are at base, relaxing after a fairly successful mission. Grave, I imagine you are just kind of like sitting down chatting with Cheta as you are kind of figuring out what Cheta could probably be good at.
Just kind of like letting him develop his personality.
From what you actually remember from random documentation that was shared with you by researchers and also Lyrel primarily, that apparently Yavin AIs it was a big thing about Yavin AIs were basically given very vague directions and were basically allowed to develop on their own and pick whichever path felt right to them. It seemed to be how the Yavin operated. Well, they're developing AIs. It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you are sitting down and chatting, Benny and Caesar, what are you two doing? As you guys have just returned to base.
Just returned to base. Okay.
You guys have been at base for like half an hour, basically just finished unloading all the stuff you brought with you and are just kind of relaxing after a fairly successful mission.
Okay, I
Yeah,
let
it's just
Bosch.
like sitting, he's wrapped your top in like a comfy blanket, he's got a cup of coffee.
I'll let Bosch do something first.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down, stretch my back, and put my feet up on the table. I don't know.
You're gonna relax.
How am I supposed to enjoy my time? Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's what you guys call relaxing. My bad.
He's figuring out what relaxing is. Oh my God.
The robot man, he's figuring out human behavior.
The Roomba.
Roomba man.
I'm gonna is that all you want to do, Caesar?
Well, yeah, I don't experience hormones anymore, so I don't really need to relax. Yeah, I'm done.
He's
I don't
I don't have a
experience
hat on my head
hormones
yet.
anymore.
I don't have a hat on me.
Yeah, you don't have a hat on you for now. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna go check up on the boys.
Alright. So you head out to the makeshift mech hangar and find the boys are just tuning up their mechs, getting things working, and just kind of look over. Oh, hey boss, how you doing?
Fucking confused?
How so, boss?
Boy, what's so confusing, boss?
Well, you saw the fucking Wendigo, right?
Well,
That's somehow in my head.
Yeah, we've been wanting to ask you about that, boss. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
look. Okay. You know what a squatter is, right?
A squatter? I mean, yeah, boss.
Yeah. Now imagine that, but she's living in my head now, without my permission.
Isn't that what your mech's doing? I think I kind of point to the mech and you look over and you just get a headache as you think it's vibrating.
And then there's,
Yes.
just Jericho tapping in on the comm, interrupting. She can't be in his head without consent. That's not how Wendigos work.
How the fuck did I give consent then? Also, stop listening in.
Well, boss, it, from what I know
Doesn't
about the
doesn't
old legends,
doesn't matter. I have way too much shit in my head right now. At least she's not trying to kill me constantly.
well,
Your segment isn't trying to kill you too much either. It's just really angry and has no direction for it, save for what you give it.
It's barely listening to me as is, but hey.
well, from what I remember, boss, about the old legends of old Gaia and everything, uh, those beasts kind of usually accept anyone who's partaken in flesh of a fellow sapient, usually a human.
Yes, I know. All of my kind ate human flesh.
I mean, all
But
of you are technically also just a subsect of human.
yes, I know, but we're better than humans. Um, that's out of the question. I don't want to start a whole argument about that. Okay.
Yeah, let's not get into that whole argument, boss. We don't want to repeat the Chiconia uprising.
Um, what was I about to say? Fuck. If you guys want, you can request some upgrades for your mechs.
They just kind
Like
of look at their mechs.
we have the resources since we captured that depot.
Honestly, that might not be such a bad idea.
Like hell, like feel like Jericho's glad to make some very crazy stuff for you guys.
Well, I suppose we'll need to think on it, boss.
Mm,
We're pretty good with the equipment we got, but upgrades won't be a bad idea.
Upgrades are always good.
Well, we'll think about it.
Mm,
And
Anything else happen?
nothing really, boss. But oh, yeah.
What about the doctor below? Like we haven't heard from him at all.
Actually, boss, he actually sent a message to Miss Farlise. Okay, remember the doctor is held at the head, basically the headquarters of the Resistance.
Oh,
Of the
so
BLF.
the headquarters isn't the radio tower
No, the
place?
headquarters is somewhere else. So you guys access through a teleporter.
Oh, I mean, yeah, still
Yeah.
haven't heard from that guy at all.
Actually, boss, we actually got a something. Is he just hands over a flash drive? He said to give it to y'all when you get back. We don't know where he
Oh,
where he got that. We don't know where he got the flash drive, boss.
mm-hmm. Just don't question it. Don't even look at him. Like I barely even held myself from beating him. Um, okay, thanks for telling me this. Well, you guys do what you want. We'll have another mission soon enough, so get ready for that.
Of course, boss.
Okay. Oh, Benny's just gonna go
Bernard.
fucking find where Jericho is again.
Jericho, I imagine you're still in the main area, just kind of chilling, drinking a cup of
Yep.
coffee, talking with Cheta, who is just kind of just asking random questions and trying to figure stuff out. From what you can tell, he actually does seem very interested in crafting.
Oh no,
Ooh.
another
But
crafter.
as you were having a very interesting conversation about mineral densities of some Yavin alloys that he has information on, you actually see Benny walk in holding a flash drive, bearing the corporation mark of the Yavin Research Institute.
I got this.
Dare
the
I
boys-
ask,
Hey, the boys found it from the doctor, so let's go look at it. Aren't you
which
excited?
doctor?
The only doctor. I mean, not Bosch, but the crazy one.
The crazy one.
Not both of them are crazy, but you know which one I'm talking about.
I know which one you're talking about, the absolute psychopath.
Yes, the bio. Is he considered a bio something?
Biosmith.
Bioterrorist, probably.
Bioterrorist?
Sure. Yeah, no, I was about to say biomancer, but yeah, fucking bioterrorist. Yeah, no, this is a flash drive from him, so that's
Why is he giving you a flash drive?
Why did he give the flash drive to the boys?
I mean, he probably knows that the boys work for you.
True, but still, do you have anything that we can plug this in that's safe? Who knows what's inside this flash drive? It might even fry the
Yeah,
whole
who knows?
system.
Plug it into the main console. We have backups.
Don't we have a laptop or something?
We did, but that was with the cat.
Okay, so so fine, fine. I don't have to deal with repairing this stuff. It's your choice. Just Benny plugs it in. Like
I'm confident in my security measures.
it takes him like 4 attempts because it's a USB stick or whatever. Keeps turning it around before he plugs it in.
Look, it's a simple USB EW. Just put it in. No, not that. Not.
It's
Oh,
fucking. It's not. There
It
we
only
go.
has 3 sides.
It's there we go.
Alright.
So, what are we looking at? Is it a zip bomb?
So you plug it in, and the computers do start to glitch a little bit before they seem to turn on to a video stream of a man in a cloak with a certain face. One moment. Go.
If the first thing this motherfucker says is 7 days, I'm going to curse you for all eternity, Cardi. No,
What do you
Benny.
mean?
Sorry.
What do you mean? What does that mean? 7 days?
You have not watched any horror movies in your time, have you?
Oh, you mean The Ring?
Yes! That's kind of what I was alluding to.
I thought.
So you open it up. It's a guy in what looks to be some sort of cloak with a very angular looking face and 2 different colored eyes.
Oh wow! Look at this guy being all fancy.
As the
Heterochromia is a genetic condition.
Okay.
okay.
That being said, if you have bionic eyes like mine, Jericho turns his eyes 2 different colors. And then it's just a simple LED.
comes from the screen.
Wait, is this live?
Oh, this is
what?
okay, this is a communications channel.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Alright. Why do you have to give us a USB for a comm channel? I don't know.
Think of it as
What can we
simple
do for
security
you?
precautions.
Look, if you found the eye thing offensive, take it fully.
No. I've honestly heard worse regarding my appearance. He gives a very wide grin. But
So who are you?
I am, well, I suppose you can call me the CEO of Yavin Research Corporation.
Ah, about time we
Oh,
got the correct line to ye.
Yes, I don't often do this, but given that some of my underlings have informed me regarding recent predicaments, regarding a certain piece of Yavin technology, I feel that a personal touch is needed regarding this. He just gives a very
Yeah,
wide grin.
if your secretary hadn't been such a fucking asshole, we could have done this much more diplomatically. Sorry we had to swipe your vault key.
Oh, he just smiles as you see him hold up another piece of the vault key. You mean this?
Yes, we would very much like to finagle for that piece too.
Ah. Well, that's what I was calling about as well. You. Well, I am very much understanding of this whole rebellion of the PLF against the corporations. I have to say, it is quite interesting that all of a sudden there's such a shift from the other corporations, which are honestly quite a bit worse than us, to suddenly attacking us out of the blue. I understand the whole declaration of war and all, but still quite an interesting turn, especially after that city up and, well, had half of it float into the air and be destroyed. Quite an interesting turn, I must say.
okay. Where are you heading with this? You're just monologuing.
Oh, yes, apologies. I'm told I do that a bit too much, but it's kind of difficult not to.
I
Essentially,
mean, who doesn't like a good monologue every now and then?
yes, but as Lapin has said, I am going on.
Hey, the fuck do you know what we were like?
Oh, I know quite a bit more than you will ever truly understand.
He heads a research institute. You think he isn't gonna know a thing or two?
Man, usually my
He's
kind
from
was
Scottish.
my kind was discovered like a few hundred years back.
Oh, yes, I understand regarding that, but you're a quite unique case regarding a species. Or, well, subspecies, I
Say,
suppose would actually be more fitting here.
if we give you the money for experimentation, will that get us your vault key?
Oh, gods no.
Huh?
We may
Jericho
be
just
ones who are
kind of
willing to push the bounds when it
Hugh
comes
Jericho just
to.
kind of dryly going, "Damn it! The chance to get rid of the bunny has been foiled."
Piss off. At least offer me with the maid dress.
He does come with a maid dress.
Again, our routes of discovery are not in the terms of biological. We are ones who are researching
Uh,
technology of the ancients. Now,
yeah,
Mr. Jericho,
indeed. If only Lara were here, she would love to have met you.
ah yes, the REM, the one that has mysteriously gone missing. Quite an interesting case,
Yes.
that isn't it?
I don't know how much you know, and I don't know if I want to share what I know. However,
Many would be surprised at the knowledge that I bear, but then again, that is not for you to know at this moment.
Yeah, Jericho, this guy, I think this guy's bluffing. He
I
just
don't
sounds
think he's
intimidating.
bluffing. No, intimidating is entirely different. This man knows the cards he holds.
Ah, yes. I see your leader understands the whole situation. Now, I'd be more than willing to negotiate a chance for you to gain this vault key.
Wow. That was very nice. Discord
But
crashed for a millisecond.
Oof.
I will be sending some coordinates for you all to head to. We can have our negotiations then.
Hooray!
Alright. You won't mind if we bring our mechs for security reasons, obviously.
Oh, of course. Though I will say that where we're meeting, you'll have to walk on your own.
Fair enough.
That's not fair at all, Jericho.
Oh, I completely understand the
Bunny-
capabilities of you and your team. I doubt that
Bunny-
I doubt my security could be able to hold you all off for long.
Quite, but then again, we aren't here looking for violence.
Oh, now that's quite odd to hear, given what I've seen and heard from before.
Hey, that's your team's fault at the research site.
Like I said, your secretary turned us down. Time is quite of the essence for some of these things. We didn't really have time to wait around.
At least your intern was actually professional.
Ah, yes, them. The loss of the factory has been, well, detrimental in terms of us learning more about how those things are made.
Yeah, don't go venturing into that factory. They don't like when you interfere with their work. That's kind of why all your guys were getting shot up.
No, that explains quite a bit.
Now, if we get Lyrell back, then I'm sure you can negotiate with her, given that, I'm pretty sure you know that she is the Yevon's successor, meaning she has the authority to allow basically whatever the fuck she wants.
Ah, yes, the whole situation with the successor being named. Quite an
Yes.
interesting development, that. Put a few holes in my plans, but nothing I can't adapt to.
I'm pretty sure that the amicable kind of person that Lyrell is, she would be more than willing, maybe
Of
too willing,
course.
some would say, to help.
Of course.
So wait, what's this negotiating gonna be about?
We'll know when we get there. That's why it's called negotiation, Benny.
It's kind of a stupid way to negotiate. Usually there's a reason.
He has a vault key. We want a vault key. There's your reason.
What is he? Is he wanting to negotiate something for the vault key? Are you, Mister Mysterious?
That's why it's called negotiation, Benny. We'll know when we get there what he wants. That's how negotiations work. You get to
You
the
can call me
negotiation,
Jack.
then you negotiate.
Fucking.
For one, you can call me Jack. And for two, I simply wish for negotiations of who properly owns the vault keys and, well, why exactly you all are trying so hard to get them.
I'll be perfectly frank here. Bait.
Bait?
Bet.
If we have a complete vault key, we can open a vault, and inside the vault is going to be Yevon treasures, and who cannot resist the Yevon treasures? Lyrell. She is currently in a rather panicked state, so we're hoping we can lure her back to us so we can help restore her state of mind.
State of mind, you say? Quite interesting.
She recently had a rather traumatic event.
Now she's super murderous.
Hamburger.
Benny, shush!
Now then. Where exactly? Now then, if you do not mind, as the
Indeed.
coordinates are
Do
sent
that.
over onto the console before the computers kind of flicker again before they return to normal with the location data sent, and the flash drive just kind of blows up a little. Just
Of course, this message will self-destruct. Brew with a
Wow.
perfectly good USB W stick.
Barely got to take a break. Now we have to go again.
He never said when.
Huh.
Just,
Well, let's go. Let's go now. Since the time's of the essence, or whatever that
I-
saying is.
you just hear a flushing toilet, and I come back into the room.
Did he actually take a shit?
No, he didn't. He has a robot body.
Then why did he flush?
I'm ready.
He's ready. Let's fucking go then.
Fine. Whatever. I'm not arguing. Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna call up the boys as well for this. For extra security.
Of course.
Extra security, and extra masculinity.
Hooray.
Benny,
Alright.
my mechanical pinky has more masculinity than the rest of you combined.
Especially when he drinks tea.
Your mechanical pinky's mechanical.
Yeah.
There's no flesh
It also
there.
does this. It also does this.
It's a vibrator as well. Holy shit.
I love what that's what Betty is surprised about.
It'd be funny if I did it with the middle finger, but I hadn't set up for that.
Damn.
Good for the stinker, I guess.
No,
Two in the pinker, one
I've
in the
gotta,
stinker.
I've gotta save that though for him flipping off some evil guy. It just flips the bird. The boss, the evil guy's like, yes, so what? Middle finger starts vibrating.
It'd be cool if it had a stirring function as well.
No, that's in the wrist.
Oh god, it's like that. It's like the movie Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh god, I have not thought about that movie in a while. Guy fucking making milkshakes with his finger.
Okay, we're going off track. So
Right.
yeah.
Apologies.
Oh yeah, Jericho, can you give my boy something already made, like something special? You have cooked up?
What do you need? Wait, what kind of gear do they want?
Hmm.
Oh, right, that movie. I was thinking about that just the other day. Yeah, I really enjoyed Tim Allen and
Zoom and
what was
Tim
that movie
Allen and
called?
Zoom.
You can be the Incredible Bulk. What? No, that's terrible.
Anyways, we're off track again.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. So, anyways.
Do you have any smokes that are a bit better, like ECM smokes or whatever they're called?
You want electrochemical smokes, or do you want like taser smoke?
Ooh, to be honest, both of them sound fucking good, but
You've played Titanfall, right, Gardy?
yeah, I did. I played all
You
of it.
you remember the electro smoke grenade?
I hated it, but it's so good. Like
It's so good, yeah.
it stops.
That's
the
what I mean by
fuckers.
taser. That is what I mean by.
Yeah, if you have any taser smoke, that'll be nice.
Oh yeah, no. You want the reusable grenade or just one-time uses?
One-time uses, but make them good.
Reusable. That just makes it airsoft again.
I mean, I can definitely make them reusable. That they'll just have like take a minute between each use so they can recharge.
I mean, sure,
But if you want just disposables, sure.
you're the professional in this. You do what you can.
How big of a radius do you want them to? Because remember, smoke spreads, and if you have like a 50-yard radius and like a 5-foot corridor, it's gonna fill everything. So
I just need smokes that deal with mechs just stunned them.
Oh. I will get you your taser smokes,
Cook
and I'll make
something
you
up.
some EMPs. I can make you some EMPs as well.
Yeah, give one EMP, give one the smokes. Feel like they like it.
Alright, alright. Make about, I don't know, I could say maybe 5 each?
Sure.
Yeah. Let's have a look at how much iridium we've got. Oh wait, no, we got like that whole tank of liquid iridium. Yeah, no, iridium for days. No, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Iridium for days,
So we'll have to roll
iridium for days.
iridium for days.
Iridium for days.
And don't forget the giant tank of liquid metal. Or living
Yes,
metal.
I have yet to get around to experimenting with that because we're off on another mission and I didn't get to experiment because we haven't had any downtime.
Well, yeah, make him that and see if you can make them something else they ask for.
I'm assuming I'm rolling a minimum to create for these.
Yep.
Skaboosh! 28!
Alright.
Damn.
So so you ask them what they could be looking for. Honestly, they believe that they honestly believe that the smoke grenades are going to be a pretty decent upgrade. They do ask for some better body armor, as you realize that they don't even have anything equivalent to a basic hard suit. No, they literally just have a uniform.
Wait, you don't even have a flak jacket? Oh my goodness. Okay, no.
This
Here, come over. You
this
over
uniform
here,
is
you
meant to
over
just
there. Now hold still. Arms out. Takes their measurements. It's like, uh-huh. Just his Slayer given arm just transforms into like this giant sewing set. Or this, and it just starts, and this other arm just kind of just extends and just starts, and it's like this thing out of Inspector Gadget, or like, have you seen Doctor Who where they turn people into Cybermen?
oh god, that scene was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, it's basically that. As he makes a hard suit for them, not on them, thankfully, but yeah, no, just the two of them watching this are like, are you seeing this? I'm like, I'm seeing this and I'm terrified.
Yeah, basically, they're like, dear god, this man's actually really terrifying. It's just making this like it's fucking nothing.
Yeah. What's a good hard suit for them? Just kind of a regular hard suit, really. I suppose
Yeah.
it's not like heavy like Jericho's is, but like, you know, it affords them movement. It's probably got stealth installed.
Yeah, they're spec ops. They're a bit stealthy, tactical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Picasso.
Picasso.
It's like, it's not a full on light hard suit in that it has no armor. It's like I don't know. It'll have like one armor. So it's good. So you know, it'll protect them, but it's not like the face tank a shotgun type of stuff.
Yeah.
Unlike Jericho's hard suit of, I've literally tanked missiles. Fuck you.
so you spend like a good hour or so working on that.
Mhm.
I like to keep the boys like somewhere close as like a quick response if shit goes south.
That's fair.
All right. So it doesn't take you too long to get the hard suits made, and they are able to get into them pretty easily. As well, yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Hard suits are created to really be easy to wear and nearly impossible to wear wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, wow, this is actual body armor? Here we thought
Doesn't
mecha
feel
pilots,
like it.
Yeah, no, yeah, boss. This doesn't feel like mech armor at all. This doesn't feel like any kind of armor, actually. This just feels like clothes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and it protects you
you're
from a whole lot too. Jericho just pulls out a 9mm revolver and shoots him dead in the chest. And it's just like, bing! See? You didn't even feel that, did you?
No, boss, but
oh
with more
boy,
fair warning next time.
it feels even more comfortable when you're fully naked. Benny stands there, just both arms on.
Both
fucking
boys just
ground.
look very concerned upon hearing that. Both of them just look so concerned hearing that. It's like, what? Pardon,
Maxim-
boss.
Jericho is just like, great, he's one of the commandos that likes to be commando while he commandos.
Look, once you finally realize how crucial maneuverability is, you'll understand.
Boss, all right, boss. As the boys are just slowly back up and get into their mechs.
Yes. I see basic training didn't teach you that.
It did, boss, but normally you want something a bit under the suit so it doesn't chafe or something.
Nah. Copious amounts of
I mean,
baby
there
powder.
are those that have living hard suits that they literally do need to be naked under.
You just hear one of them retch hearing that.
It very much
Ugh.
attaches itself to their skin. It's a symbiotic relationship.
Okay. You're kind
It
of
means
going.
it does mean you can go to the bathroom anywhere with.
That's disgusting. Where do I find one?
Boss!
I'll ask Eden if one can be grown for you in the vats when we get back.
Groan.
Grown.
Oh god. Oh, it's that kind of living suit.
Oh no. Okay, you know that's enough. That's enough. Let's fucking go.
The boys are just like, okay, yeah, let's just go, boss.
Like, that's straight up in mod and CompCon. It's like, oh yeah, you can just you can just have one of those.
And so you get all the suits made. They are equally disgusted and concerned as they will take up everything, and they'll pack everything up and start heading out with you guys. As you guys hop into one of the trucks and start driving, as the meetup location is a little far away. After about I'll just say like half a day's travel, you guys eventually find yourselves at what is very clearly one of the main bases of operation for the hyperdynamic systems. Not hyperdynamic.
Interesting.
Not hyperdynamic. Yavin Research Institute. Sorry.
Oh. Well, that's decidedly less exciting and much more expected.
So you guys see that the place does have some guards outside of it, some using those surprisingly deadly energy weapons that you've seen them use before. As the guy outside will kind of look at you all and say, "All right, leave your mechs outside. No one will touch them." Plus we also figured you guys probably have some weird ass security systems.
What do we have to
Because
leave
if
our
someone does
weapons?
touch them, that someone is going to die.
What do we have to leave our weapons inside as well, or outside?
No. You can keep your weapons.
Okay, good. I was about to
I mean,
stab
you literally can't take them off of me.
Yeah, boss already explained that regarding you, as he points to Jericho. those two, as he points to the boys, hyperdynamic guys.
No, wait, no,
Interesting.
no.
Former. We
BB,
Yep.
took over that
I
contract.
I wanted to set up the boys close, not at the location, but close.
Oh,
back there.
okay. So they're not with you guys right now, but
No.
they're nearby.
Yeah. They're like behind a hill or something, somewhere in cover.
Okay.
How the fuck am I gonna fit this comically large hammer through this door?
They just look confused.
Not
That's an
that
air
comically
vent.
large.
Oh, sorry, I mistake these things. They're quite similar.
Okay, maybe Lapin are related to Run? He just mutters to
No.
himself.
Shut up.
Jericho just glances at him and Sid just shakes his head. No. Like, just like, no, don't go there.
Don't go there. We had this problem before.
Alright. As the guy nods. Then he looks over at Boscht. Huh. Bosch surprisingly has very little about you. Gotta say, it's actually quite interesting.
Unlike other subalterns, he can take a shit.
He looks very confused.
Or,
The
he knows
fuck
how
is
to
a
press the
subaltern?
button to flush a toilet.
A robot.
Don't ask.
I like using the toothbrushes I find to clean myself.
No,
Uh,
you
alright.
were you using the yellow toothbrush?
I can't perceive color sometimes.
Oh no! He's using our toothbrushes.
What do you mean you have a toothbrush?
Do you not take care of your teeth, Jericho?
The guy just kind of looks over and just like, okay, you guys can go in.
Don't
Shut
worry,
up!
I'm
Shut
a
up!
dentist.
Jericho just grins as mouthwash sprays out of his mouth.
You're disgusting, you know that. But that's actually
It's
pretty
not
cool.
It's not disgusting. It's literally cleaning my mouth. Usually, though, I don't actually open my mouth to do that. But I can't show you if I don't open my mouth.
At this point, I feel like you almost have everything built inside you to sustain your lazy ass.
This guy's the
I
Colgate
almost
vampire.
do.
Holy shit! Okay, I don't want to
almost
argue
do.
mid mission, but holy hell, Jericho!
I mean, I'm like only 40% flesh left.
Colgate vampire. Colgate vampire.
What's a Colgate?
Oh no.
I love how that's the one thing Jericho has no context for. Out of all his knowledge of Cradle.
Hell, that it's something you don't
Colgate
use.
caught under ages ago.
I love how it's Colgate, the one thing that apparently he doesn't have fucking data about.
Colgate toothpaste now infused with activated charcoal. Yay! Okay. No more
So-
arguing about dental care. Let's go.
So you
So,
guys are
Colgate
arguing
got
as you.
bought out by Listerine at some point.
Okay, so I imagine you guys are having this argument as you're walking through.
Yeah.
So
Do
you
think
guys
these
are.
guys have good dental care?
You can't
Yeah,
really
these
see their teeth as they're all wearing like full head helmets.
Do you want me
Yeah,
to
no-
check?
Yeah, no,
These
but
guys, who knows? I mean, like, we're assuming they even have teeth.
are we assuming they have healthcare at least? Fuck, I should
Yeah,
have
they
asked
probably
them.
do.
Do you need me to help them?
No, you can open up their jaws once we're done.
Probably not. I'm pretty sure we don't want to aggravate them.
Look, who knows what might happen? I'm just saying this if they get aggravated.
We help
Okay, if
them.
they do get aggravated, then if there are any left alive afterwards.
So you guys are walking through, and you notice that there's barely anyone here who
Ooh.
isn't wearing some sort of full head helmet or outside of armor.
At least they wear proper protective gear on the job.
And it's quite fashionable.
Before long, you guys are guided into a room that looks like they're filled with data servers of some kind. If you'll please put your tokens at the bottom of the map.
Let me check what my token is currently. Okay, it's my pilot.
I wonder if these servers have teeth.
You wonder if the servers have what now?
Teeth.
Servers have blades, not teeth.
How would you know? Did you check?
Considering I was making servers and computers when I was 12 years old. Yes, I know what a server has.
Well, you
Oh,
just didn't make a
Wait a
server
minute,
with
hold on.
teeth
I
then.
knew I forgot something with this map. I forgot to turn to hex grids.
What's
wrong
Ah,
with
the...
no, it's
Square?
fucking handsome Jack.
It is handsome
It's
Jack.
fucking
What the fuck
handsome
is he
Jack.
doing?
I'm going to shoot his face off.
My god, it's handsome Jackoff in maybe the flesh.
All right. So what do you guys? So you guys enter this room. What do you do?
I mean, I'm just gonna walk my way up.
Oh, what the hell is this thing over here?
Which thing?
It's a server and possibly
Right
a
here.
guard.
You actually look at this person, and you can actually immediately tell that they're probably some lady, as they're honestly you see their hands just kind of like touching the servers, then walking away, touch the other server, as they just walk and move silently, like
I
their
just-
footsteps don't even
I
make a
just-
sound.
Benny just says,
Benny, do not bother the tech priestesses.
have you tried turning it off and on again?
They just kind of look over to you, put out a hand, and boop you on the head, as suddenly your mind is filled with Rick Astley. Before they turn and move and get back to work.
You know what? A lot better than what I had to experience when we were sieging that city.
Mm.
It is just never give me up on loop.
Yeah, it's better than this distraction dance. That was actually addictive.
Mm, 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 mm,
No,
mm.
no, no, not the infection again! Stop, not the infection!
Okay, you gotta admit that the distraction dance is very effective.
That was a fucking...
Yes,
What kind of
That was a
weapon
mimetic hazard.
mimetic.
Fuck.
Yeah, that was a mimetic hazard.
Yeah, you got hit with the meme gun.
Fucking threatened them with a mimetic hazard. I don't think they heard about those things.
Now,
Well, damn. So you're
we're done
Jack.
fucking about. Let us get to negotiations.
So you all see the guy. He's wearing what is very clearly some sort of like cloak or robe type thing. As he turns around and he looks like handsome Jack.
So
God
you're
damn it, you
Jack.
look like someone whose face I want to punch.
You're Jack.
This is going to make negotiations difficult.
I bet they call you
Ah.
handsome.
Good to see you all. I actually expect you guys to wait a day or two before trying to answer this call.
Jericho's just points at Benny. He insisted.
Benny points at Bosch. He took a shit.
He just kind of looks between all three of you.
Jericho just gives a pain grimace as he's like, oh god, I'm surrounded by idiots.
And you're one of us.
Well, gotta say, quite an interesting group you have all together. And he just kind of glances over at both Benny and Bosch with, can you give me can you give me a grit check, base, please?
Who?
Teeny dental.
Jericho.
Okay.
All of you can give me one if you want, but
Base grit. I
14.
get a 24. That's a nat 19.
okay.
But it's just like, yeah, murder
shit.
bunny and homicidal robot doctor.
Caesar got a nat 20 as well.
Oh
Caesar
god.
got an actual nat 20. Oh boy.
Okay. Bosch, you immediately. Okay, Bosch, you look upon this guy as he kind of glares at both you and Benny, and you notice something that you know about. There's a kind of weird glitch with the way that his face moves as it kind of takes on a grimace looking at the both of you. It's something you've read about regarding some facial augmetics, mostly in regards to face replacements. Jericho, you also notice it, but there's just something weirdly familiar about him. You can't put your finger on it. The way that
Is this
he
a
grimaces.
hologrammatic face? This is a hologrammatic face replacement, or just good old stitch and skin?
You can imagine it's probably the latter.
Mm.
You can't exactly be sure, but something seems weirdly familiar about him to you. As
I'm
he,
super tempted to see my Weber connection on him.
you can give it a try if you like.
I mean, it just means ba-boom, ba-boom. I see the connections.
So you want to give it a try?
So if he's familiar to me, he's definitely within 3 connections. So yeah.
So you look out, using your ability to see the connections of fate between things, and all the threads go behind him.
Behind him being, I'm assuming, a Yavin vault.
No, actually. The threads just kind of disappear at like a foot behind him. Not like into a wall or anything, but just straight up vanish.
But he's familiar.
Yes.
That means there would be at least one thread tying him to me that I'd be able to identify him through.
But from all the threads, there's actually about 15 threads that you can tell.
Oh god, I think I know who it is.
Do spill if you want to go at.
Yeah, go at it.
Okay, I had a character. You know, I just feel like it's the friendly mimic from that desert planet.
I think it's Bob the friendly mimic.
Yeah, just a new
I
face.
wish it was Bob the Friendly Mimic. But Bob the Friendly Mimic wouldn't need a face graft. He's a mimic.
Mm-hmm.
But you actually see that one of the threads is actually colored black and gold. One is colored hot pink. One is colored blue. The other is black. They all have distinct colors to them, I will say.
I'm assuming the hot pink one goes to Lyrell.
Most likely. The others you'll have to figure out.
What do you say? Black and gold, blue.
One seems to be purple, one just seems to be straight, like, void jet black.
We've met before. I don't think you were calling yourself Jack then.
He just kind of smiles. Oh, I see. So maybe I should stop. Maybe I should stop dropping the pretense. He says with a grin.
Please do drop the pretense. I would sooner just cut to the chase.
Well. I guess I shouldn't underestimate you, Lancers. As you see his body language just immediately change. as he simply waves a hand over his face, and you watch as it just seems to vanish away as his body language just completely changes. One moment. I did not mean for him to be that big. As Jericho, can you please roll me a kind of memory check, if you will? As you watch this man just seem to transform before your eyes.
I can show off. I can stay cool.
Stay cool works.
Whoa. 20 for stay cool.
Grave, you've only heard about this guy, though you have seen the videos regarding him from Vecna, and you've actually only met him once, technically, quite a long time ago, on home, when Vecna got squished by a mech. Your memory is foggy, but you remember this guy just suddenly appearing out of a portal, grabbing hold of Vecna when he was crushed flat, flopping him out like a Looney Tunes character before patting him on the head and backflipping into a portal. You've also seen him in security footage from the Starship Velociraptor, leaving behind strange coins before, again, just kind of backing up into a portal. Everything with him seemed to be about him mysteriously appearing, doing something, then leaving through a portal.
Right. You, the shenanigan guy.
Oh, but I know for a fact you know me by a different name.
Do tell.
He just gives a deep sigh. So your memory is fallible. Quite disappointing.
No, I just want to hear you say it.
I see. Quite arrogant of you, I must admit. But I suppose you deserve that much.
I'm just making you say it for the dramatic effect of the reveal for these two idiots over here.
Hello.
Right. They probably do not know anything about me.
They don't know shit.
I am the right hand of the Ravager. I am the unknown. As he gives a bow. Before you see a staff just suddenly appear in his hands.
Jericho looks at Benny. Gosh, this is the point where you're supposed to give a surprised gasp.
He's a wizard.
I suppose the reveal in effect is quite ruined when only one of you really know who I am, and the threat that I possibly represent.
I mean, no threat to me, really. Sorry, but your Ravager tech is unimpressive.
You. What is
Your
the term that
personal
you
tech,
humans
however,
use? You sweet summer child?
Your personal tech, however, given that it can get past Vecna, is definitely more formidable.
What are you two giggling about?
Fuck off, Caesar. Just as he said, what's that term you guys, you humans use? Caesar just whispers, biggest dickus.
I did visible when I say biggest dickus.
I have a friend in the world named Biggest Dickus.
What do you say, Wackus Bonkus? Kill him! Naughty Wackus Bonkus! Alright.
I assume some kind of veil tech that you've managed to swipe from somewhere.
Oh. Again. Sweet summer child, you do not understand what you are facing. That shouldn't be surprising. Ra did fail in that regard.
I wouldn't underestimate me. It puts me in a superior position.
Oh? Are you now? As he will just simply bring up the staff, ting, 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 as he brings it down 3 times onto the floor, and suddenly each of you are in glass boxes.
Oh my god!
No.
Fuck's sake!
Not the figurine.
Ugh.
Arthur just reaches out, touches the glass, and it shatters into
No,
millions of
actually.
pieces.
It stays solid.
What manner of glass?
You can't tell. The best thing you can call it is glass, but your sensors are confused by it.
It's the anti-Jericho glass.
No power
I mean,
gaming
I've
for
got
you,
a-
Sonny.
I have literally got a slay a given arm. It can probably shatter anything.
Okay, just don't shatter the glass.
As the room seems to shift and melt as the floor opens up, and you guys are all lowered into here.
Oh, yay, an arena.
As he will just simply take his seat as all the people who are working on the servers just kind of float down into seats, and you guys are all set down here.
So what,
Oh,
you're just gonna
Yu-Gi-Oh.
have us play the soccer against your home team? Maybe a bit of dodgeball?
Oh boy, he fucked up.
Or are you going to be so crass as to make us fight some blood sport?
Bakugan.
Well, no. In fact, you guys are going to be fighting a creation of mine.
We'll be glad to smash them to bits.
Oh, he'll be quite more formidable than you quite imagine. I can assure you regarding that. As you watch as you guys are set down over here, the box is just seeming to evaporate
Mm.
before up here a platform is raised with a cryopod in it.
Jericho just looks at his hands like, damn it, 99%.
And he's
And
just extremely excited for this.
Maybe you two could have kept them looking for just a second longer.
well, I simply wish for you to face a creation. Quite inspired by that REM. The tales were quite interesting to figure out. The interesting mix of people of stone biology and the biology of the common organic. Quite an
Oh,
interesting mix. Now I wonder what could have happened if it was given proper direction. As there is a soft hiss coming from the cryopod.
Listen here. Listen here, buddy boy. If you've done anything to Lyrell,
Oh, no,
you're
no,
going to
no.
regret the day that... Okay, then.
Trust me, that thing was quite an interesting subject I could have grabbed, but unfortunately, she evaded my grasp before I could even try.
Good, then I don't have to promise what kind of hell I'll unleash upon you, should you have harmed her.
As you watch as the pod hisses and opens with a being clad in what looks to be some mixture of metal and crystalline armor walk out.
Oh, one of these again. Yeah, we faced one of these before.
Holy shit, you're just giving me a nostalgia trip of my own planets.
Oh, trust me, this is not quite like anything you've faced before.
Oh, trust
It
me, I
looks
haven't faced
exactly
many
like something we
planets.
faced before.
Oh,
Damn, the tits.
how so?
I'm not going to share that information.
No, honestly, I don't remember where you faced something like this before.
It was literally when Lyrell went cuckoo for Cocoa Pops, I believe. You've literally used this image for us to fight something before.
Oh god, there's been a few times where Lyrell's gone cuckoo.
We can reuse it.
I don't remember where I used this before.
Don't
I
matter.
apologize.
Use it again.
It was
Use it again.
it was literally when Lyrell went where it's literally when Lyrell went full death mode.
Oh, I don't think I used this for that.
Well, you used it for something Veil related.
I think I might have used it something in the past. I probably forgotten. This is probably something I shared a while back.
Yeah, I have shared it a while
It's
back.
okay.
That
It's
might be what
okay.
you're
I have used
remembering
it as a
from.
token before.
Anyways.
No, there's that. You've also used it as a token before.
Oh, I don't
You're
remember.
just gonna raise his Veil arm and be like, okay, Valerie, second.
Oh, okay. Pulling out all the stops, are we?
I'm just gonna it's like, oh no, I've got a trump card. It's like, hey, you activated my trump card. You activated my Alu card.
You've activated my Alu card. What?
Well,
Hold on, I need to go find the image of Valerie. God damn it.
Mhm.
Where did I put the image of a Void Angel? Oh, I gotta go track down the image I have of the Veil Angel. Hold on. Give me a moment.
No worries.
Ah, there it is. As you summon out Valerie, and you just see. I will say that this man is expression. You don't see much under the hood other than basically just two glowing lights. We see them kind of expand a bit in a little bit of surprise. A Veil Angel.
Mm,
Now that is quite the sight.
How do I summon the Wendy
Wendy?
drive-through?
You want to summon Windy to help as well?
Yeah, sure.
do it.
Go
How?
Pokemon!
Will cutting
Jer-
myself
Jericho
do
just blows.
something?
Just call upon her name. She's pretty happy right
Offering?
now.
Wendy, help, please. Wendy,
Jericho just blows a kiss to Valerie. It's like, rip and tear, hun.
You see just a kind of like shift in the body language as they don't really have the face, but they just kind of have a shift of body language of, oh, this is gonna be interesting. As you see as your opponent draws forth two crystalline blades. Oh, I know where I used this before. It was at the SAO arc. I used this during the
Yeah.
SAO.
Did you use it during the SAO? I swear you used it more recently than that.
No, it was definitely during SAO.
Maybe you did.
I've also
swear you've
been
also used
I've
it
also
more
been
recently
putting
than
together
that.
stuff with a root timeline. So
Yeah.
that might have been where I was showing it off as root timeline stuff.
Maybe.
Alright, anyways. So
Oh.
Benny, you summon forth Windy, who is already, it looks like she's ready in attack mode.
Hold your horses. This isn't flesh.
Well, that's partly flesh.
Something
I don't
tainted
fucking
by
know.
Veil. Its flesh would not be good. She kind of just growls at that. But she does seem like she's still, no matter what, in a good mood.
I'll buy you a cheeseburger. After.
Why not now? Use my promo code down below.
I fucking wish. Don't. Okay, open up your chest. I bet you have a fucking kebab shop built in.
You're like that Iron Man
Use that
kebab
promo
spinner.
code Wendy20 down below. Get 20% off your next order at Wendy's.
Oh god, I swear if I ever got fucking... Dear god, if I ever got a thing from Wendy's, that would be fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, getting a sponsorship would be interesting in general, as it's like just all of us getting in on the plug.
Darn it, there's no gif of the
Or
Iron
worse.
Man suit with kebabs in it.
Or
Honest-
worse yet, you're trying to do the plug and we keep messing you up.
Okay, so who wishes to go first?
Jericho, you go first. I am in the middle of a dogfight between three A10s.
3 A10s. Oh my.
Ah, yes, Iron Man working the kebab shop because he needs money.
Close enough.
But yes, it's just Jericho's just gonna take aim. Blam blam, and just motion for Valerie to, you know, murder.
All right. The first one hits. Dear Mother of
That's a nat
God.
20. That's a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Dear Mother of God for
For total
that
of crit.
one.
That's a double crit with armor piercing.
As they take the hit. And you just see some smoldering on their arm.
Oh joy.
With Valerie moving up. With Valerie's wings extending and her flying up. And just kind of moving up ready to engage the melee, but clearly unsure how to move forward as your second shot does miss. And they just you just watch as they just kind of deflect it with their blade into this wall.
Jericho just shakes his hand. It's kind of glowing red. Okay, it can overheat a little bit. I just imagine, like, he gets that superb overcharged first shot. His hand's now just glowing hot, and it makes him just not quite get the second one.
Yeah. As it takes a little bit for everything to it literally it takes a few but they kind of look at you, look at Valerie, and they charge at Valerie, and you just watch as the two just start to engage into melee combat.
Haha!
Good. Okay. I'll take my turn after this.
Alright.
5 kilometers per second. Ah!
Damn, we're fucking fast. Okay, is it my turn now?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, Benny's just gonna rush up. PB, do I get my accuracy with melee still?
Yes.
That's what the
Hey.
hammer does.
I mean, like, I get accuracy in basically all melee because of proficiency.
It basically like granted him a proficiency thing because he wanted to know if he could get one. Just so he could have a better chance to hit us all.
mhm.
Mhm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do my full swing and I'm gonna do the swing and do a gravity impact. Uh, that's 14. Does that hit?
Hmm?
Does a 14 hit?
Uh, yes, it does, just barely.
Wait, let me just check this gravity impact thing. All characters with
E
an
equals
burst
MC
of...
squared is a bitch.
Uh-huh. Okay. Should whatever her name is, Valerie, also do the grit check? Because every character Jason in like 3 hexes need to do a grit check.
No,
take-
otherwise it would force you to take your own grit check.
What?
No, it's just enemies.
Okay,
It's meant
okay.
to be just an enemy thing.
Okay, so grit check, if failed, they take 2 kinetic damage and immobilize until the end of their next turn.
It's because you're just smacking that one target and it activates on impact.
All right. So have her make the grid check. One moment. She fails.
Well, 2 more damage, kinetic damage, so it's 9 damage, I think, yeah.
Very good.
And immobilized. Very, very good.
All right. So you. All right. So she is now immobilized. She's gotten that down. That's done. All right. Now will be her second turn, unless you give Wendy a command.
Yeah, Windy, go in attack mode. Second.
Woof 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 woof. Rush.
Wait, or isn't oh yeah, immobile. Okay, yeah, I'm dumb. Yeah, that means immobilized. Not stunned.
All right.
2 whole different things.
Wendy starts to tear into this creature with Valerie. It looks like they're doing some decent work as there's rents in their armor. Crystal is starting to crack. And next, the creature will kind of look down to you, Benny.
I'll look up to it. That's a huge bitch.
You lucky ass motherfucker.
Mhm.
2 nat
Come on,
ones as Valerie is very clearly doing her best to protect the Banui with Wendy. As the 2 blades are intercepted by their claws.
Ah, so I don't do anything flashy. No, that's better. That's better. I just insult her by saying that. You're a huge bitch.
Alright, that's her turn. Botched, what are you going to do? You can't take more than just combat actions. I will remind everyone.
Caesar.
Yeah, I'm using my brain.
You
I
also
gotta
have an
speed up
Auspex.
What?
So I always have to remind people that they have like a data pad and shit that can do cool stuff.
What?
What?
You can take an action to scan an opponent.
I didn't know that.
That's always been an
No.
action.
I
Okay.
never knew that.
Yep.
We will just
well, usually did our scanning.
yeah. I'm just kind of reminding everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm going to use my 4 speed to move there, and then I'm going to take my 2 actions of Hellfire, because I can shoot
Pretty
twice per one.
Yep, pretty sure. As a medic, Bosch would get the ability to Auspex as a free action.
Yes. I just call it Auspex because I've been doing a lot of 40k games.
Yeah.
What is that?
Lets you scan the enemy and know shit about them.
Basically, you can spend your turn doing a scanning action, and I will tell you stuff that you learn via specifically a grit check.
Except, because you're a medic, you get to do that as a free action, meaning you can still attack and do everything else.
Basically, you pull out your Pokédex and scan the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Snorlax, the
Okay.
lazy Pokemon.
Alright then. After moving 4 steps, then I'll do the free scan action then.
All right. All right. You scan the creature before you, and you can clearly tell with your medical knowledge that this thing is barely holding itself together.
Oh, really? Damn.
Oh, yummy. Okay.
Yummy?
Oh dear God!
Let's go,
Whoosh!
Bosh.
Nice.
All right, so you fire off both shots hitting dead center in this creature, as you are seeing more crystal crack and dent, and there's even some bleeding clearly going on.
Fucking knew this wasn't a negotiation. This was something better.
mean,
Blood sports.
Better
I
than
love.
negotiation.
I
We
love.
kill this, he gives us the vault key, otherwise we beat his face in.
I love blood sports. Can we get more?
There's clearly a chuckle coming from the guy as you say he beat his face in.
You do not understand how much of the face punching range you are currently in.
You are currently in hand cannon range.
I sincerely
I'm
doubt
not
you can
even
truly
talking
do
hand
anything
cannon.
against me, but go off, as they say.
I mean, I've got a friend with 6 arms, all of them are ripe for punching.
Ah, yes, the Vecna. I am pretty sure he's a bit indisposed as of now.
Don't be too sure.
Okay, stop bitching. Let's kill this thing.
Yes, my turn then, I assume.
Wait, yeah, no, first, its turn.
Oh, yes, because the doc just went. Yep.
Yeah, this thing has a bunch of, is a boss.
Yeah. Didn't know that one.
Everyone please make for me, grit checks.
Taco check.
In regards to what?
As you see her blades start to glow with energy.
Ignore that accuracy. Forgot to turn it off.
Yeah,
Was that veil energy?
yes.
Is this an attack?
Yep.
I get to roll that with survive. Mwahahahaha.
Dear God.
25. None of us below a 20.
No, I'm below a 20 because.
No, you actually got
accuracy.
19, hon, so you're actually pretty close to 20. But either way, as you watch as she pulls back the longer of her blades, as it glows with veil energy, and she sweeps it across the arena. A wave of energy emanating from it as it rolls over the area, making you all take 4 AP damage.
Given I got a critical on my survive, can I just like hold up my veil arm and just project a counter wave?
Also.
Actually, you can use your shield.
Hell yeah.
PB.
Yep.
Remember how you allowed me to use the Blade Master dice for this, just for like parrying and blocking?
Yeah.
Can I use it still?
Unfortunately not
Hey,
for
maybe
the.
not a parry or.
Unfortunately, there's no
probably say
real
not for
way to
parry or
stop the
block, if you
energy
have any-
wave.
If you have anything that lets you like riposte.
This is like specifically a very. This is an energy-based attack. It's more of a ranged attack more than anything, honestly. Because using the blade as a median.
Can I use a deflect then? I need to roll 5.
Mm,
If you're using the hammer, maybe.
Yeah, of course
It
I'm
does
using the
project
hammer.
It does project a gravity field. It would be It would be possible.
yeah, it is very possible. Sure, give it a try.
Yeah, I still only have 1 fucking Blade Master dice, so this is not gonna work. Holy shit, it fucking worked.
Holy shit.
Guess I deflected.
So it's armor piercing.
I don't know about deflect, but dampen.
Let me check. I gain resistance to all damage heat. Yeah. The bite attack.
So you can knock it down a half.
All
Isn't
right.
resistance more than half?
No resistance.
Sure.
So it's 2 damage.
So
Alright.
yeah, it'd be 2 AP damage done for you. For everyone else,
good.
you take 4 AP damage.
Jarek, Grave, you're turning into fucking C3PO.
Surviving a nuclear blast.
Currently in one.
You okay, Grave? I.
In loving memory of Grave.
Yeah, Grave. I'm sure you're okay. Dear God, you're so robot.
Oh, we're losing him.
Oh no.
Oh no, we're losing him.
Oh shit, I have to go. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna go check on the cat.
Okay. We'll give time for Grave to stabilize.
Yeah, no, apparently my connection does not extend that far for some reason.
That is a little weird. Anyways. So,
You said I had a shield.
yes. The original purpose for the Galvanon Stone, gifted to you by the first.
So, yes. What does the shield do?
The shield projects a shield of protection that allows you to basically dodge. Well, basically gives you a safety barrier for almost any attack that you can face, reducing especially fail-based attacks by half. We take it as a reaction or a full action. A full action version of it will basically allow you to basically keep the shield up for longer. This is more like, oh shit, I'm in danger, cast a shield, when you use it as a reaction.
And it has the damage.
Yep.
So that'd be 2, like Guardy.
Yeah.
Annoyingly, it is AP. Ah, where'd my token go?
I got hungry.
If I got there. Damn it, come on. You got all this armor, and everything's bypassing it. But that's its turn, then it comes to mine.
Mm-hmm.
Which Jericho just raises up his regular arm, and kaboom!
Dear, okay. Taking out the other arm, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, alright. Alright, you're doing some
The thing
decent
is,
damage.
the thing is, that's cannon mode. It's explosive.
Alright, that is very
It's like,
good.
okay. Screw shooting holes in this bitch. I'm going to blow them into chunks.
Honestly, not a bad option.
Mm-hmm. I love having multiple damage type weapons.
And so, as you guys are... Alright, so you fire, you do that. She is very, very injured.
And Valerie's gonna lay into him too, obviously.
Yep. She is laying into the creature. The thing is that, like, they both have her very tied up in melee, and it's very clear that all three are very, very good at this melee thing.
Mm-hmm.
as they are all wrapped up in the
Oh,
thrill of
shit.
the melee.
Nat 20?
Yeah, dear God, that is your second nat 20 today.
Right, and it's like one turn after the other.
Oh, okay. Benny's asked me to do some auto attacks, so we're gonna attack with the hammer. Bonk. Wendy's going to go for. I'll just roll a bunch of dice for both of them. Hold on.
Mhm.
All right. You just see as they keep laying into this thing, and then Benny swings out hard. And slams down into a chest plate, which causes the armor to just start spiraling cracks. As they fall to their knees and just glare at you all. Grabbing hold of the plates and tearing them off, revealing the crystalline infused form underneath. Congratulations.
It's not down yet.
She is not down yet. Congratulations.
Mhm.
Welcome to phase 2, motherfuckers.
I believe it is Vosh's turn.
Yes, Vosh, it is now Bosch, it is now your turn.
Sausage. Um. Okay, I'm gonna move one space back. I'm gonna do a scan again.
Alright. You do a scan, and yeah, she is not. This creature is clearly. Any more hits, and this creature is going to be falling over. The readings that you are getting are all over the place, erratic. It is very clear that this thing was put together was put together not in the way to allow it to survive long.
That's cool. Damn it.
Oh, well, okay. First attack misses. Second attack misses. Okay, so you fire off your weapon. Both attacks, unfortunately, they do miss.
Yay. Sorry. Oh, that's the end of my turn, I guess.
As they will now stand up.
I'm back. Am I dead?
Nope. As one of the swords is dropped, and holding out her hand, a new weapon is summoned. What looks to be some sort of, one moment. Boop. What looks to be some sort of glaive? As one of the short swords just kind of shatters into dust before she summons it. You missed her tearing off her armor, Guardy.
Ah.
As
Gonna.
she grabs the glaive, and then suddenly teleports behind you, Grave.
Teleports. God damn it.
What is your evasion?
Against what? Is it a physical attack or a veil attack?
It is 2 physical attacks.
8.
Alright. Oof, okay, wow! She took those cannon shots personally.
Oh boy. Well, here lies grave.
One moment. Let me double check the damage that these weapons do. All right. As you're hit for one attack that does 4 normal damage, and one attack that does 4 slashing damage, and then another attack that does 8 piercing damage.
Armor piercing?
Not armor piercing.
Okay, so 4, 4. And then 8, you said?
Yep.
And I will reaction against that.
Oh.
So 8 down to 4 minus armor. Yeah. I'm still at 9 HP.
How much HP do you have?
14.
His heart.
But basically,
He's very
my heart
tanky
suit
in his
has
heart.
3 armor. My heart suit has 3 armor. So if it's not an AP attack, I am tanky as fuck.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because outside of mech weapons, most infantry weapons cap out at like 4 damage. So unless it's like a really spicy infantry weapon or has AP, I'm basically only going to take like 1 damage per attack.
Yeah, holy fuck. If that hit me, I
So
would have been.
you would be on the walls.
I would have
Yes.
been down and out.
And of course, because you attack me, I get to react. Ooh,
My fucking god. 20.
20 with my armor-piercing power sword.
All right.
Unfortunately, it's my regular armor-piercing power sword, not my veil-powered armor-piercing power sword.
All right. All right.
But Slayer's arm has given me some upgrades for stuff.
Yeah. All right. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So you launch. So you start attacking with your blade, and you just watch as she just parries she parries the blow with the remaining crystalline sword that just shatters under the effect.
So did she take damage from that or not?
No, she sacrificed her
She's-
blade to parry it.
Does she still have
She's
that?
pulling something.
Phoebe, does she still have that glaive?
Yes, it is the only weapon she bears right now.
Okay, I would really like if the party would try and not break the glaive. Unless she
You
blocks
want us
with
to-
it, then go ahead.
You want us to try and retrieve that afterwards?
Yeah?
All right, we can try. Her chest is still open, right? Her armor is shattered.
Yes, her chest. Underneath you see a mixture of crystalline structure and flesh, interwoven in a very haphazard manner.
I'm gonna not say that.
And
Go on, hon. You can say it.
Nuh-uh.
Trust me, I've probably heard worse from the Texan.
No.
You can text me it then.
No.
and we're top of initiative, so my turn.
Yes.
No.
I am just going. I'm not even going to activate sword mode against her. I'm just going to reach in there and just rip. I'm just going to slam my clawed hand in there, turn it to blender mode, and just yank her insides out. But I don't have that as a stat block, so I'm just rolling attacks to hit with. So can I get her on a 16? I assume a 12 isn't going to do anything.
12 does not. 16 does. As you slam your hand into her chest, and please roll for me a survival check.
Mm-hmm. You do 15.
You feel as veil energy just rushes all throughout your body once more.
My eyes just literally light up and start just like glowing with veil energy. It's like, spicy. I believe that actually gives me extra damage.
Yes, it does, mainly due to the fact that of the Slayer arm giving you veil absorption.
Yep. Turbo blender mode. I don't know how much damage that actually all up did to her.
I
You're
do.
gonna need to figure that out for me.
Basically with veil absorption, blah, blah, blah. You do take 5 AP damage though, as this is basically,
Mhm.
as this is just energy damage directly into you through your arm.
All right.
But
That
does
does
do an extra. But that does do an extra 4 damage. As you are now, as you fire off the attack. As you slam your arm into her chest and start just trying to tear up her insides, or at least what remains of said insides.
Could I finish that with a cannon shot?
Roll for
God.
me a stay cool.
Oh god, you're gonna do the berserk.
I can stay cool. I can make this a show off.
Actually, no,
20
show off
something.
actually works way better. Oh god.
I would say that is a success. Rolling one cannon blast. 24.
Oh dear mother of God.
It's my turn to speedrun the boss, I assume.
No, honestly, I'm very happy with how this boss fight's been going so far.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
the boss didn't get one shot, so we're happy.
The PB is happy that their latest boss fight did not get one shot. And so, Jericho, you tear into this creature's body, and you rip, and you just start letting your arm tear into it as hard as it can, with you then firing your cannon into it, and you just watch as this thing just looks down in complete shock, as you
Max
take the
is
veil
the
energy like it's
RPM.
nothing, and then then the crystal just dims and dims, then goes completely dark. As the creature then just falls over. And with that, you just hear a soft clap coming from the other side of the arena.
Told you it'd be easy. Also, then Jericho just yanking his arm out, shaking off the blood and gore, and then just grabbing the grave and tossing it to Benny.
Yep, a crystalline grave.
Yeah, you were Grave.
Not
You were
yet.
covered in a mixture of blood, crystal fragments, and honestly, you're not sure what else this could possibly see. Some metal, some not metal fluid, some engine fluid or something. You're not entirely sure at the moment. It's definitely weird feeling.
It's got veil, it's got machine parts, it's got biological bits. We're gonna need to do a full-on autopsy on this thing.
But yeah, you just hear a soft clap from the other side of the arena. Well done, well done. Honestly, it lasted far longer than I thought, given how undercooked it was.
Okay, give us the key or I'm gonna punch you.
Oh, little Lappin, how your kind could wish that they could touch something like me. But
Yeah, Benny, you don't have a snowball's chance in hell of touching it, really.
Yeah, I can always try.
I mean, feel free to try. You just ultimately know that you will be humiliating yourself.
your friend is quite correct. But if you wish, you may try.
Yeah, it doesn't
I mean,
hurt to
I
try.
can manage to land a. I mean, I can manage to land a hit on him, but it means I've got to push myself.
Okay, well, hell, if you're offering me to hit you with my hammer, come down here. Always willing to try.
With that, he just kind of teleports right here, opens his arms. Go on.
Okay, 1 moment. Trying to hit this while pulling fucking 11 Gs. Where's the thingy? There it is. Womp. 18.
You just watch as the hammer rockets forward and then he just stops it with a mere finger.
Huh.
Like he
I mean, I
doesn't
get-
even weigh back from the impact or anything. It just touches his finger and it stops.
Oh.
Well,
I gave it
quite
a try.
interesting concept regarding the nuclear forces here, but nothing I haven't seen before.
That's REM technology. It should beam him one.
Though the REM are quite unique here, I have faced very similar technology before.
Similar technology, but this thing's got plus bonuses to hitting Ravagers.
Oh my god, I just realized the fucking kitten is here. Hello!
Oh my
Don't eat
god,
my,
it's kitten!
don't eat my mac
It's the
and
stinky
cheese,
boy!
you- Yeah.
Oh yeah, how is the Chi doing, by the way?
Oh, geez, doing good. Recently,
That's
Guardy got
good.
their own kitten.
Yeah, I got a second cat.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently his mom
How
just
lovely.
saved them while they were in the kitchen.
No, not in the
mhm.
kitchen, the shop.
Oh. Well, still, either way, they saved the cat.
That's good. Always good to rescue the kitten.
Yes.
Still don't have a name for it. I'm waiting on my brother.
Barbecue.
No, 6-cylinder engine. Block.
Cylinder engine.
Come
VA,
here,
just
come
call
here.
it
And this is my
VA.
kitten. Oh, what's your name? 4-wheel drive.
4-wheel drive. What the fuck? Where did it disappear?
Be careful, she might enter her biting phase at any moment.
No, this one is frail and innocent.
So was Chi when I got her.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh
They
boy,
get to
Buster,
that
Milky,
teething
no, don't,
stage
don't,
and they
don't,
need
don't,
to
don't, don't, don't. I feel like Milky is just very jealous at this point.
Maybe. But so he just seems to look to you and just smile. Trust me when I say I've been around, as they say.
I mean, hey, it was a good,
Yeah,
good
but you
hit.
haven't been around me or Vecna or Lyrell enough.
Oh, perhaps in the future
What?
I might.
In the future, maybe. But we're not here to postulate. We're here for that vault key.
Oh,
Ah,
God.
yes. As I said, you may have it. As
Thank you.
Okay.
as he will extend his hand, and from it will
Be right
just
back.
simply appear as the vault key. I do hope that this does help you with finding that REM.
Much as I doubt your sincerity, I will thank you for the concern anyway.
Oh, my sincerity is quite true. Mostly due to the
That's
fact
it.
that things have been interesting with all of you around. It'd be a shame to see just what would happen if all of you disappeared.
Well, I do plan on keeping things interesting. That being said, much as I don't know what your agenda is,
I doubt you ever will.
I mean, I'm pretty capable. You can try explaining it.
But this is not the proper place or time for such a monologue. Though I am one for them, the proper
Fair.
setting and location is necessary, I suppose.
It needs the proper dramatis gravitas.
You can say that. Though all I will say
If there
regarding
is anything,
this,
you are theatrical.
though all I will say is that that my loyalties to the Ravager are as thin as the very ice of a freshly frozen pond. And with that, he simply vanishes as the room fades away and you guys wake up on the outside of the facility.
Hey, wait, can I keep the glaive?
You
Yes.
have the glaive in your hand.
What kind of glaive is
Parting
it?
gift. What a
What-
nice fella.
Hey,
Jericho just hoists the body onto his shoulder.
wait, the body?
Yep.
The thing we just killed?
Yes.
You want you want to do a narrative declaration of I steal the body before we teleport it out.
I literally announced that, yeah, we're gonna take this thing for an autopsy.
Well, are the guards there?
No, in fact, the facility looks strangely
Abandoned?
Badly deserted?
abandoned.
Hmm. Still, good to know that he isn't entirely loyal to the Ravagers.
Okay, Pibby, can I try and examine or figure out this glaive? Anything?
Yes, you can. Looking
Okay,
over the
well,
glaive,
okay.
it is clear the craftsmanship, even to you who had never really partook in the arts of craftsmanship of your home world, it's very clear that this is very well crafted. And it is very clear it is of Yavin make as well. All the telltale
some kind of-
signs that you've been kind of noticing from all the Yavin tech you guys have been finding and or collecting, there's all the telltale signs of that.
So it's a Yavin glaive. Is it like a veil spear?
No.
Is it a relic
Okay.
or anything? Or is it just...
Yes, it is a relic.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It is a Yavin relic.
Benny, I do understand that is Yavin. If Flutter asks for it, it's probably going to be a smart idea to let her have it for a bit.
Yeah, fine.
At least just to study it. She'll probably give it back.
Sure.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we can gather much data on using it to poke things.
Okay, question. Can I lick it? What taste does it have?
Naturally.
But what color is it? When I heard crystal, I just think of it just actually being crystal.
The thing is that it is actually not crystal, it is metal.
Oh.
This is actually the only
Oh no.
metal weapon that she had on hand.
Oh.
Benny, you just gave me a cursed thought.
Metal.
What?
Yes.
Just like lick the crystal spear. Meth.
Meth?
Just lick the crystals like meth spear.
Mm.
Thank you for that cursed thought. Now you must suffer for it too.
Oh, yeah, I love suffering.
Alright, so, as I was saying, you can clearly tell that this is very well crafted. It is definitely a Yavin relic. It is not a veil weapon, though. Like, Jericho, you can tell right off the bat that, yeah, no, this is not veil. This is a more standard Yavin weapon. As much as a standard Yavin weapon can exist in your experience, this is something very, very old, much like most of the Yavin weapons you found in the past. As you look over it,
Yeah, what Svet.
what the fuck?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. So looking over it, so you guys both looking over it, it is very clear to the effects that this one has is specifically the glaive specifically has a I'll send you the stats later if that's okay. I don't have the stats on me at the moment. I need to go quickly find them. It'll take me a moment. Is that okay?
Yeah. If you're talking, yeah, everything's okay.
All right. So you guys are. All right. So specifically, you guys are looking over all of this. So you guys are looking over this spear. It is very clearly very well made. It is very clearly one of those Yavina relics that you guys have found before. And Jericho, you can sense you can very much sense power from this thing. Maybe not
Is it
veil
a
power, but
glaive?
still power.
Wait,
The
is
glaive?
Yes.
the glaive? Okay.
It is a
Okay.
weapon built for war.
Oh boy, it's one of the Yevon powered pointy sticks.
Powered
I
pointy
love me a
sticks.
glaive.
But yes, you can add the Evin Glaive into your weapon thing, and I will send you the stats later.
Sure.
But
Do
you
you have to
all...
do I have to replace my big hammer?
No, you don't need to.
Okay.
No. Fun thing is that unlike in D&D, weapon swapping is free.
Yep.
Okay.
And I have made the ruling that in pilot combat, so long as you have the arms to do it, you can attack as many times as you need to.
I hold the hammer in one hand, I smack him, transfer it to the other hand, smack him again.
I mean, at least the big pink hammer has logic between using one hand with it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This
With Vector, I allowed him to. He gained 6 arms at some point and could technically wield 3 shotguns.
That's amazing.
Yes, it was fairly ridiculous at times.
Mm-hmm.
We jokingly said
Entirely
that
ridiculous.
we made a joke at some point about him becoming like a million sword demon at some point.
Well, I'm gonna recall my boys back to base.
Yeah, you see the boys that they actually look really confused. They're just like, boss, you guys okay?
Yeah, we're okay. Just go bring us like 2. Fuck, what are they called? 2 cases of
Bowls
beer.
of mac and cheese.
Go get us 2 cases of beer, please.
All right, boss. You guys didn't even go inside.
Yeah, we did.
Shenaniganry.
Is this more of that weird, some of that weird Lancer shit?
Yes, just you know what? Just don't think about it. That's the best thing you can
Weird
do.
shit, yes. Weird Lancer shit. Don't ask questions. You'll only hurt yourselves.
Yeah, hurt brain. My
Right,
brain hurts.
right. If you say so,
Bowls of mac and
boss.
cheese.
So how did it all go? As they just immediately pull out 2 kegs of beer.
That was
Jericho
fuck.
hefts the veil body on his shoulder. We killed a bitch! And we got the vault key, so, mission success.
Wait. The fuck? You guys had beer on you?
They just kind of look between themselves and look to you two. Boss, one of you is a pure alcoholic. We kind of figured making sure I have beer on the transport's a good idea.
Excuse you, I am not an alcoholic.
Sorry, but we've seen you down entire wineries worth of wine.
No, I am
That wasn't
impressed,
wine,
but
that
I'm
was
also
whiskey.
mad that you guys are drinking on the job.
We're not drinking
Are
it,
you guys-
boss. We're making sure he has something. He points at one of the points at Jericho.
Oh, yeah, true.
I've got nanites in my system that basically let me scrub alcohol. I'm almost impossible to get drunk.
Why the fuck do you keep drinking, boss?
Bowls of
Mostly for
mac
the
and
taste
cheese.
at this point. Mostly because it's a coping mechanism.
Cope.
One hell of a coping mechanism, boss. It's kind of worrying.
Okay, let's fucking go. I'm tired.
Yeah,
We did a mission
you can
in
definitely say that.
2 days. 2 missions in 1 day, actually.
Essentially,
Indeed,
that's what you guys did.
we're on quite a roll. But I think it isn't definitely time for some R&R.
Yeah.
We have the vault key. All we need to do is go to the vault. The time is on our side.
Yes. Jericho, you are fairly beat up. Your nanites are starting to work on repairing you. But yeah, no, you definitely took a beating.
Yes. I got taken down to 4 HP.
Hmm. Hey Caesar,
Yeah.
you want the big hammer I have?
Hey,
What's
Lyra
the
made you
hammer?
that big hammer specifically.
True.
It's kind of bio-coded to you, man.
It's bio-coded
Mm,
to me. Where the fuck did he?
yes.
Okay, I'm not. I'm
It's
not even gonna.
Grimtech. Why did you think it wouldn't be?
I'm not used to this type of technology. All of this technology is fucking weird still to me.
To the Benui, technology was merely a fantasy.
Hell, we fucking used bones as our tools.
So you guys all load up into the trucks or into the truck, and the boys begin driving you all back as you guys are passing through the country, passing once again through the countryside. It is a fairly relaxing thing, as Jericho, you hold the piece of the vault key.
Mm.
Whoa. Holy shit, he's holding it. So wait, what's the plan when we open the vault and bait her in? What do you have
We
in store?
open the vault. We open the vault. That's debate. That gets us here. We can talk to her. We can figure whatever out.
So,
I mean, we're literally we're literally going in to try and catch something that cannot be caught. Like we literally just cannot detain her.
do I hear any desperate in his voice or something? Because that just feels like he's desperate at that point.
Benny,
plan.
Listen,
roll me an instinct, like an intuition check.
Intuition. Only thing I have is investigate. Does that help?
we have
Sure. Yeah.
no. We've tried to contain her multiple times for various reasons.
You
It's
do sense a
never
bit of
worked.
desperation in his voice. It's minor. Like if it, like honestly, if you'd probably not really notice it if you haven't been traveling with Jericho for quite a while at this point.
I gotta give you some props for trying everything. I would have done the same.
Right? Like, I already know that catching her is out of the question. We've made multiple attempts to try and contain her.
Oh, there we go. He's crashing.
But what we hope to get is that we can at least reason with her still. And hopefully the vault keeps her in one place long enough that we can have that conversation. That's about what we've got.
You sure Union's gonna be that how do you say the political term? Pleased with having the successor of the Yavin still like this?
What do you mean?
Well, she's batshit crazy. If we reason with her, I feel like she's still gonna be batshit crazy.
Well, she's not batshit crazy. She's undead.
That shit crazy.
Batshit crazy.
12 balls of mac and cheese.
Shut up, Bosch. Still undead, and she tried to, kind of kill us.
Still
I
haven't
mean,
forgot
if
that.
you turned into a zombie, what do you think you would do?
Yeah, and
Die.
still, we'll try, but remember, even with the reason, like there's still other people up above that. You know what? That's not in my jurisdiction, not in my interest. I just want to get off this planet.
Same here.
Union can do whatever they want with the REM.
Yeah, well, first we need to get our ride.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like that's a good reason to reason.
All right. So you guys head back to base, and I imagine you guys rest up, get yourselves healed up from the fight. Uh, Boshed.
Mm,
One moment.
mm.
While you guys are all resting up and recovering from the fight, would you like to study the body of the creature you guys fought?
Ooh.
Sure, I guess.
All right.
I get the scraps.
So the body is remarkably intact on the outside, despite all that Jericho did on the inside. And when you do cut her open, it is, dear Lord, dear Lord, he made a mess of the insides. But
You can
opening her up, it's very clear that, dear God, she was really thrown together. If you want, you can give me a grit check to discern anything more.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Shouldn't he get an accuracy in it as well?
Yes. Any kind of like medical or surgical checks that you have.
Patch then. When patch count?
Sure.
How do I give accuracy?
It's at the top right. You see ACC. You click on that. Then on the right side, you see the 0. You click on it, and it will pop up a window or something.
Okay, so
you
just
give-
1.
1. Then you roll.
Um,
13.
Oh, can
Oh,
I do a
right.
reroll?
You know what? Sure, because you
That wasn't
because you
bad.
guys are spending a few days recovering. I can imagine that you like do this over the course of those few days.
Oh, nat
Very
20!
All right. So the first day,
Near max roll.
so the first day, you're just like, oh God, what the fuck did they do to this woman?
Poke my finger inside, just
Your first thought is honestly, what the fuck did they do to this woman? She's a mess. But after spending a day like thinking on it, you decide to go back and start looking her over again, and you kind of realize you don't really know too much about this people of stone that was mentioned about whatever they did to her, but you can clearly see that the crystalline structures are far more invasive than you would ever imagine.
Gets Jericho's help for the mechanical and crystalline bits.
The crystalline parts are really something. They seem to, instead of like what most of the mechanical bits, which are replacing either damaged organs or body parts or just random parts in general, it feels like the crystalline parts are more merging with the other parts. Instead of replacing, they're more becoming one with them, and it's actually kind of terrifying. It also seems like the crystalline parts are more keeping her alive than the mechanical parts.
But hold on. So this is is this the biological side or the mechanical side that's getting infected by crystal?
Both actually. But seems like the biological part of her was being kept alive via the crystal somehow.
And then the mechanical side that's also infected was just better.
Yes, actually. You actually notice when
Uh, you cut out? Oh, shite.
Hmm.
Is my internet gone? No.
No, I think it's theirs.
Uh, Alright. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to wait.
A bit.
For fuck's sakes! Sorry,
Eggs?
so I was trying to talk. She accidentally unplugged my microphone. Sorry, what did you
What a
ask?
kitty.
So what exactly did he ask me, Caesar?
I didn't ask. You just cut out right at the part where when you started explaining after I asked the question, basically.
Oh, apologies. I'm sorry. So as I was saying, you're running some energy through the machinery to kind of like test out what it did, see if there's anything you can kind of recover about how it operated. What you can clearly see
Sorry, checked on cat.
about the mechanical parts that have been infected with the crystal is that they're running surprisingly more efficient, even though there's like clearly pieces missing that shouldn't have been missing to begin with. If this was like any normal piece of machinery, especially with these bio implants or biomechanical implants.
Is there a sign that this crystal regenerates itself, like it's forming upon itself?
Yes, actually.
Is there a way that I could recover as much of this crystal as possible?
Roll for me a grit check, please.
I'm going to eat cement. Oh,
Dear God. Okay. So I will say that Jericho is helping you with this part because he is far more because you know that he is far more knowledgeable regarding this specific part. But you look to hit so you both start working together and start extracting the crystal, and it's very clear that though parts of it are very damaged, especially in the chestal region, you actually are able to harvest a significant amount, including an entire arm, where the crystal is actually intact. In fact, her entire left arm was actually replaced with crystal by the looks of it.
oh. I'm starting to theorize that maybe we could, I don't know, skimp out on some of our mechanical parts or maybe armor for this crystal.
The crystal's not quite that good, but it has its uses.
Uh, Doing some testing, it's very clear that the crystal is tough, but your armor would probably do a lot better job of protecting you guys than this crystal.
Well, if it's not acting good as armor, but it's still acting as better than any mechanical part.
It seems to be doing more improving than anything.
It's more of an energy conductor.
Uh, Jericho, can you give me give me a stay cool test to try and explain to Bosch the People Stone weirdness?
17.
All right. So, so Jericho, Jericho, you're overhearing Bosch making notes and wondering why this crystalline stuff was used if it's not any better than the metal, and you start going into a bit of a lecture regarding the fact that though the People's Stone crystals are very tough and could actually make for some decent armor, due to the fact of like how weaponry is, though yes they can survive a lot of hits, it's more of an issue regarding the fact that the crystal can, once it's cracked, starts leaking its energy. That's one of the main weaknesses of the People of Stone, is that when you crack the crystal, they basically just start bleeding out the energy they use to move, the energy they use to think and live.
Okay, so we can't use this to enhance ourselves. We can't use it to make armor. The only thing I can see it working is a weaponry now.
Well, you
If someone
could
breaks your
actually
weapon,
use
then
it
it's
to
broken.
improve yourself, as Jericho actually
Yeah.
points out to a rather large shard.
I don't know how that's possible. If it's, if I get hit, if it gets hit, then all of me is gonna get affected.
I mean, if we hit your core, you're gonna get entirely affected anyway.
Okay,
He
Yeah, maybe
sounds
just
plausible.
he goes on to explain that Galvanon Stone, which is the part that he's specifically mentioning, is actually a very good
Yeah.
storage medium and or power source.
That being said, this thing, this is veil touched Galvanon Stone, isn't it?
Technically, all Galvanon Stone is Veil Touch, but this stuff's been drenched in it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. It's like you've got your regular purpley Galvanon Stone that's got a touch of the veil to it.
Well, normal Galvanon Stone
then you've got
can be various amounts of colors. It mostly depends on what kind of People of Stone it was harvested from, the specific colors of the crystals.
For this veil stuff, I just keep imagining it's a very bloody red.
Yeah, this is a very kind of bloody or more kind of teal. It's very clear that this stuff has been in far more contact with the veil than normal Galvanon Stone usually is.
It's
a bad thing,
really. Which means using it as an energy source, or as a sort of like superconductor, super storage. Like when you drench it in this stuff, it gets even wackier.
Yeah, you don't know what could happen if you implant it in Bosch. You've seen the effects that it has on Lyrel. You don't really have any idea what it could do with Bosch. Is the main issue that you can see from this.
I mean, we don't know how it works on. We've seen the effects on a purely organic being. We've got me as a test subject for a partially organic being, partly mechanical, but we haven't tested it on a fully mechanical being either.
Actually, can you give me a bit of a? Can you give me a memory check?
Memory, sure. I suppose show off 17.
You remember from one of your very earlier deployments, specifically on Pern, when you guys were investigating the Red Star.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when you were traveling with a small group of scientists to study the small People of Stone colony you guys had incidentally discovered before ever really knowing what the People of Stone were. You remember one of the scientists requesting a sample of the crystal that the Rockies, as you dubbed them, were kind of using to try and supercharge a message out to their homeworld. And you remember when that scientist who was mostly tagging along to basically document what was going to happen next, the sample of crystal that they were holding suddenly reacting and growing, nearly killing the person and seemingly to do something strange to the mech. The exacts of what fully happened, you're not sure, but you know for a fact that whatever happened, it scared Vecna enough that he completely destroyed the mech.
Hmm. I mean, there's a small chance it might consume you.
Oh, well, that's why I was kind of leaning into the weaponry side. I need some good weaponry. I don't really want to go cuckoo. I think I'm cuckoo enough already.
You'll get
To
a
come
weapon when we get the vault.
I mean, we can definitely use a veil charged crystal into turning out a veil rifle. We can definitely do something like that if you want.
The sooner the better. I think that's better. I don't really want to. I don't want to turn into a bird.
All right.
And I don't think you want to turn into a bird either.
I mean, I've already got Galvanon Stone in me, and I haven't turned into anything yet.
To be fair, you've only had Galvadon Stone in you for about a week so far. Lyrell had hers for a lot longer.
Oh, yeah, we'll see.
There is a
Anyway,
chance.
I'm more interested in how this all weaves together.
You
After
wanted to
all,
go
if
the
we can,
risky option or the easy option?
I'm
Blue
saying,
pill?
well, I mean, if you don't want to be experimented on with this, then we won't experiment on you. I mean, you know, you're a doctor. You know what consent is.
No. Uh, it's tempting. It's tempting.
Look, we can always shove it in you later if we need to.
Phrasing.
We'll give you some time to choose then.
How about? Okay, I have an idea. You want to do rock paper scissors?
Rock, paper, scissors and see
Yeah.
if they implant you with the Galvadon Stone and they make you a weapon with it.
Or how about
Yeah.
a coin flip?
A coin flip, sure. All right.
All
I
right,
go
heads or
heads.
tails?
What are you
Heads.
calling heads?
For what?
The coin
After
flip.
Going inside me.
The coin flip. Remember, I have my coin.
Mm.
Wait, hold on. Cheeb knocked it over. Give me a moment. I go find it.
Sorry.
Gee, you really need to
Coding
stop
malfunction.
knocking over my shit. Gee, stop. Give me a moment. I'm having to. She ended up shoving into a really tight corner. Give me a moment. Shit. Ah, God damn it, Chi. That's it, I'm getting the extendo arm.
Oh, no.
Oh, you can tell me where the fuck you put its wrapping. Bad sheep, bad sheep, bad. Bad enough whenever you already knock off half my shit. I ain't knocking off special collector stuff that I spent a lot of money to get. Apologies.
She does not care for your silly human's money.
Well, it's not my human money, it's my special drink deep coin.
Hmm.
It's a special coin I got for being a Kickstarter in that game. In that Lancer video game. Alright, anyways, so. Caesar, heads or tails?
It's...
Looks like it's tails.
Oi, it's a weapon! Oh, better luck next time.
So, with that decided. So, as you guys are deciding all that, the Benui apparently frontal backflipping down a mountain. I honestly don't know.
Yes, it does. Guessing that's a wrap for this session. That was fun.
Actually, not yet.
Holy shit.
A little bit more I have planned before we fully wrap things up. So, you guys, Jericho. So after you are done with Boshed, I'll I have a lot of stuff. I'll need to stat out a whole new weapon. I'll do that later.
Thanks.
So Jericho, after you're done helping Boshed with all the stuff regarding his regarding a whole new weapon for him, you're gonna spend like you spend like a good day on it. And and after you're done doing all that, you are looking over some. You're looking over the 3 pieces of the vault key, and as you do, you have a feeling of how you know exactly how to put them together. And as you do, you just feel each piece just seem to seamlessly lock into place. Like no matter what, each one just kind of locks into place like it's always meant to be there. You don't even see a seam where they were broken apart.
God, it's fantastic working with this stuff.
The perfectionist in me doesn't need to worry about things not looking like they line up.
Everything lines up. It's great.
So as you finish putting everything in place, you know that there is one last stop to do that the party needs to prepare for.
The toilet.
Not exactly. But you know that there's one last stop, Jericho. There's one last thing that that you guys need to do. Find and rescue the cat.
Yep.
And
The cat will find us.
you guys all finish up with your your guys's pre well, whatever this is going to be stuff. You're not exactly sure what could be going on, but you guys know for sure that there's definitely going to be some interesting, weird, wacky Veil shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
And so, after you guys have you guys take a few days to make sure you're all prepared for it all, and you guys set out for the vault site.
Do I bring my boys?
You can bring your boys along to kind of help,
Yeah, backup as always.
of course. Don't worry, Jericho. I don't have another combat or anything planned for right now.
Mm-hmm. I am falling asleep at last.
Yes. So you guys travel out into what seems like a vast desert, where you guys eventually come across a temple.
Isn't this taken from Halo?
I don't know where this is taken from. I just found the map and I thought it looked cool.
I swear this is something from Halo.
It might be.
I mean, that being said, it's a good map.
Okay.
Alright. So you guys slowly start to move forward. Jericho, you have the vault key in your normal hands, not your mech's hands. The vault key is pretty big, but it's not big enough for you to trust being put into your mech's hands.
And
As you approach the area where apparently the vault lays, you find that the only place you feel like would be most fitting for something like this, especially given the Yvin's propensity for rather rather sometimes flashy, sometimes weirdly practical decision making, I feel like the top of this temple would probably be the best option to get started.
Hmm?
You feel like the top of this temple would be the best place to get started for implanting the vault key.
Probably.
So moving forward on apologies. So moving forward with the vault key in hand, you eventually approach the top of the pyramid, and at it you see what you see what seems to be some sort of, well, basically best way you could describe it is a keyhole. Perfectly fitting for what is about to happen. Do you step out and place the vault key in the hole?
No.
You're not the one that won't keep any.
I know.
Jericho?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll just wrap this up. So you approach the entrance. So you approach this, exiting your mech and moving to put the key into the keyhole. As you do, the temple just shifts all around you as parts begin to move and shift as a gateway seems to be brought up in front of you with ancient mechanisms grinding and whirling being brought online for the first time in what is probably millennia, if not more.
Okay, this is feeling like some red versus blue shit.
Okay, look, I have taken a lot of inspiration from a lot of stuff.
That's fair. But like this map, I was like, wait a minute, didn't they do this in red versus blue?
Probably? So, you.
Oh,
We're getting so much deja vu with that. If we
So,
find a little blue ball that introduces themselves as church.
unfortunately, I did not have that planned. So you take so you find yourself at the ed- so you find yourself overlooking a gateway that's being constructed in front of you before a massive beam of energy lances out from from the edge of the gateway and into space. Apologies, the map is supposed to be a nighttime version. I could not find one. But as you guys look up into the night sky, seeing this beam of energy climbing into the heavens, you watch as it impacts one of the planet's 2 moons.
Uh-oh.
Jericho, do you try to look to see what is going on said moon?
Go Gadget Super Eyes.
So you look out at the moon, wondering, oh god, what the fuck did I do? As you look out and you look out with your super eyes and also your scanners.
If that moon turns red and a dragon pops out of it.
No, you actually watch as. Actually, hold on. I might have the perfect gift for this. No. Hold on. What I'm actually thinking from is from Beast Wars.
Holy shit.
God damn it. Okay, so there's a scene from Beast Wars where a giant lance of energy is shot into the moon.
I know the scene.
I'm trying to find a gif of it, but basically,
No. I can imagine it.
but yeah, just imagine. Except it's not shitty, or not shitty. It's actually pretty good for the time. Except it's not like 1990s animation. But you watch Jericho as it seems like an outer layer is shot, seems to be blown off the moon's surface, as a giant metallic construct is all that remains as the beam slowly lessens until it reaches a seemingly fine point. And you watch. In fact, everyone can actually witness this as you guys look out at the moon. And you watch and see as the metallic sphere starts to unfold.
Why can't
Like
the
I said,
word?
if a dragon pops out of that thing,
It begins to unfold and shift. And Jericho, it takes you a moment to realize what this is, as it has been years upon years from your memory since the last time you've seen one of these. It's a shipyard. A moon-sized shipyard.
so the vault held the shipyard.
It held the activation for when is what you guess. And over your comms, you hear for the first time Jadul calling you. Lancer,
Oh, thank
Lancer
fuck.
Commander Jericho. Initiating upgrade procedures with Shipyard Leviathan. Find Lyrel, or you will face my wrath.
I'm trying. Yeah, I
And
was hoping activating the vault would lure her out here.
and as that message finishes and the beam of energy stops, you look out to the gateway as it opens, as it seems to activate, and you watch as it takes the form of. One moment, gotta grab the image. Wait, hold on, give me a moment. I have to go search for the image. Oh, anyways. What you see before you in the gateway is not some entrance into a vast room filled with relics and a vast fortune, but we can only describe as a giant metallic tooth-wheeled door with a heart plastered in the center of it.
A what filled door? Sorry?
A giant gear-shaped door.
Ah, okay.
Hold on. Like the Fallout Vault's doors. Like, yeah. Like this, but instead of having like a number on it, there is a heart in in the middle where the number usually would be.
That's interesting.
And that is where we'll end off for today, as you guys have opened up the vault and are ready to eventually try and rescue Lyrel.
Yay.
That is where we'll end off for today. Ah, dear God, my head is hurting.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you all had fun.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Thank you.
I will try to get everyone their stats for their weapons and shit later.
Okay.
I'll at least try to make sure you guys get it before next session.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, that is it for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream that is watching. And I am going to go lay down and nurse my headache.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Alright.